going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. With the recent release of the new Trunks, I decided why not revisit one of the tags that absolutely held the meta for the longest time and everyone hated, kind of like how they hate fusions right now. That's the Hybrid tag. So here's the team we're going to be rocking. The new Trunks, Gohan, Goten, and Gohan. Now before we dive into the PvP matches, I just wanted to give a big thanks to Dragonball Z Raiyuden, who made the new video banner that you're seeing here. All fresh and clean and spicy. So thank you, buddy. Now let's jump into some PvP. Alrighty, here's the first match of the video, going up against a Fusion Warriors team. What a better way to start out the video, facing off one of the strongest teams in the meta right now, if not the strongest. Get to see what the team can do. They released so many strong hybrid units that I'm surprised most people sort of forgot about this, just running an entire hybrids team. I like to start out with the Super Saiyan Gohan from the Broly movie. This guy has such good utility, and I really like his ultimate ability, reducing the standby count. He's so useful and a good healer as well. Despite them labeling him as a defensive type, he has such good damage. Right here, I bait out the Vegeta swap, and I knew it was going to happen. Just practicing, getting used to that, and learning how to get increase the distance with shoulder tackles. Catch him in the side step right there. Things are looking pretty good. A mini charge step there. I'm going to be making a lot of mistakes with this, because I mean it's all going to boil down to practice at this point, but I'm still getting there. I just got to implement all the things I learned. It's all about developing the muscle memory at this point. I didn't want to use the Rising Rush right away. If anything, I wanted to get rid of the Gotenks first, just because I didn't want to deal with Feint. Even though they finally fixed the bug and his Feint is now actually accurate, it's not, you know, like guaranteed to always hit. He's still annoying. 75% chance right off the bat can really be the difference between actually winning your matches and losing them. So I saved the Rising Rush for him just to get rid of him. And this Trunks is so strong that I'm 100% confident in having him do the Rising Rush against yellow units. With type disadvantage and the opponent having you know, reduced damage when they swap in, I still am 100% confident that Trunks can take him out. His blue card reduces or eliminates damage reduction upon swapping in, and I don't know how Rising Rushes work. It looks like it still throws in a blue card towards the end, so I'm thinking that ability goes through and he can still do significant damage to get rid of him. So things are looking good. The Gotenks is gone. Now on an unrelated note, you guys decided that I should go and play the Outlast DLC. You guys are so evil. Man, the first game already scared the crap out of me, so looks like I have to see it through. I'm gonna the next set of videos for the second channel are gonna be the DLC for Outlast. Once I see that through, I can feel good that we 100% completed the game, and then we'll just move on to something else. Anything between, I don't know, Alien Isolation or Dead Space or Amnesia, just something. I'm leaning more towards Dead Space so I could actually fight for myself, because all these other games, it's just me running away. I can't actually fight. But going back to the match, things are looking great. I mean, so well in my favor. I didn't want to. Now, I really wanted to get this legendary finish off, but I knew right off the bat that Super Vegeta wasn't going to make it easy, so I used the main ability, but I didn't go for it right away. There's no way it's going to finish him off. Because there's no Goku on the team and, you know, no one ever died, there's no way I was going to finish him right away. So draw the card, and here I feel like I'm confident I'll get it. But our opponent ended up forfeiting. I honestly don't even know if I would have got it, but I mean, it ended up in the same way. Here's the second match of the video, going up against an Androids team. This person has the strangest name I've ever seen, so I don't even know how to pronounce that. But that Android 13, I recently made a video on him, and he's so good. He's such a good unit. Not as good as Trunks, that is, but when you make him work together with a bunch of other Android units, he's very, very strong. He's also a good last stand unit for the Android team. So if you guys gotta save your Rising Rush for somebody, I wouldn't say save it for Cell. I would say save it for Android 13. Get him out of the way, because his blast damage is pretty scary. Look at that. He's doing so much damage. Just that was one blast card. Like, his strike, granted, is pretty doo-doo, to be honest, but I think that's just how they felt they should balance the guy. Look at that. That's crazy. Crazy blast damage. And you know what's funny is his green card looks better than his blue card. It would have been more cooler if his blue card was that. If they swapped them, it would have been much more cooler. Is that even a word? No, I don't think I can say that. There's a little bit of lag there, just cause, you know, my phone. But thankfully, nothing happened between the Gohan and the Cell. He just ended up backing up. I know he's a tap puncher, so I have to be careful of that. And now that we have type wheeling in our favor, go ahead and transform with the Trunks. I just wanted to make sure I eliminated somebody. I already had Cell's already. His timer counts are going, so he can't come in and save him, and I wanted to get rid of him because I wasn't going to risk getting fainted twice. It already happened once, I'm not letting that happen again. Played some 3D chess here. I ended up choosing the Blast card. He probably would have thought that I would choose Strike because, oh, I mean, everyone knows that with this Android swapping in, Blast cards turn into Strike. So he's probably thinking, oh, he knows I have Strike cards, so he would never dare choose Strike cards. But no, I chose Blast instead. See, all about that 4D chess, people. Look at this is crazy damage. Blue card reducing ki, main ability gaining ki and increasing blast damage. I didn't want to eliminate my Trunks because Trunks has a really awesome passive where he buffs Hybrids and Vegeta family units with 35% additional damage when he swaps out to one of those characters, or was it when he swaps in? It's one or the other. But either way, I didn't want to get rid of him. But I mean, if I had to choose who to lose, he's at this point he's someone that the Cell has a type advantage over. So he was a point of weakness in the team right there. So I needed to get rid of him. I had a feeling this wasn't gonna kill the Cell, but the idea was to do as much damage as I could so he'd be more cautious with bringing him in. Now there's another little blip of lag, but nothing really happened there. Do a little tap attack because I don't know what he's doing, and then go for the blue card just to make him use his Vanish. There's no way he would be able to take out the Gohan. I knew he was going to swap in here, but this Gohan 100% can tank it. I see this guy as a fellow person trying to learn charge step. He accidentally ended up dropping the combo, so I feel you, man. The jitters sometimes can get you. Look at that, I can already swap back into the Gohan. This ultimate ability is so useful, it's so awesome. This character is so versatile. He's not only very strong, he's also very good defensively, and he's very good in terms of utility as well. He just lets you do everything. Now, I didn't mind this Gohan dying. I was worried about the Rising Rush, because using the Legends Limited Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, a lot of people are going to be saving a Rising Rush for him, because he's the best last stand unit in the game, so you have to be careful of that. But because he threw it out there, I wasn't too worried. He was hoping that Android 13 would be enough to take out the Gohan, but even so, 100% Gohan was going to be fine. Do some nice damage, do a mini charge step there, and then get the Rising Rush going here. Regardless of what was going to happen, if he called it or not, I would have been fine. He would probably have been brought down to like 1 HP or something, and I would have been able to tap attack. 72k. It would have been enough. One card would have been enough to deal with him, but we ended up getting lucky and we ended up taking him out. Such a cool finishing screen too. And then here's the third and final match of the video. Kind of a random team here. A little bit of androids, a little bit of Saiyan. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but I mean it's there. Starts out with the Vegeta. Not surprised, a lot of people like to start out with the Vegeta because of the blast armor. It's why I used the green card there to get rid of all those blast cards in the hopes of getting a strike card, but the game was like, nope, here's some more blast cards for you, buddy. Even without a proper team, this Vegeta just does so much damage. He's so good. His strike damage is so good. Another little blip there. Another mini blip. But nothing happens in the end. It was just a little bit of an exchange and then just standing around. Thankfully I get a blue card, do some additional damage here, regardless of who's going to swap in. Oof, they're in a world of pain. Without even transforming, that's such good damage. Look at this damage from this Gohan as well, so good. Little bit of lag, charge a little bit here. Instead of waiting them out this time, just go straight for it. Catch people off guard. Don't make yourself predictable when you face against people. I tried to do another charge step there, but it started to lag, and I was like, oh, I can't do anything. I may as well just go for it. Transform just to buy some time to see what he's doing. Catch him in the sidestep. Got my Rising Rush ready for whoever's gonna come through. This poor Goku, just getting shredded. He ends up going for a blue card, he ends up missing, gives me the opportunity to go in for the Rising Rush. And normally I wouldn't do this, but this Trunks is so good, even though he's on the sidelines. If he gets his blue card off, he's even if you use Rising Rush with a unit that has type disadvantage, if you have units on the sidelines that will have type advantage, so long as they're very, very strong, you'll probably still kill them. Especially with that damn Trunks. Like, look at that. He took out like 400k HP and he was just a sideline character. It was crazy. Reduce the standby count, just go in with the Gohan, do some damage. This is such a cool ultimate ability as well. I really like this. Should have used this Gohan more often. And then I wanted to end it off with the Rising Rush, so I see he's going in for a blast card, so may as well end it off with a bang. Get a cool Rising Rush. My phone's so weird, like it's completely okay with all these sparkly, twinkly effects going around, but you know, just a little tap attack and we're gonna lag. Bipolar phone, man. But anyways, this is the third and final match of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be on the lookout for the Outlast DLC video on the second channel. If you haven't already, go check out that series. Finally completed it. Now we're gonna dive into the DLC. But anyways, peace out, guys.